Hey guys, today I'm here to talk with you about the full moon that's going to be happening at 9:44 p.m. July 4th. It's going to be a lunar eclipse in the sign of Capricorn. Now we've also got Jupiter, Pluto, and retrograde Saturn in Capricorn. So Capricorn 10th house energy is all about business, careers, very supportive of like doing things in a new way because Pluto is going to be in Capricorn, and then with Jupiter being in Capricorn, we kind of have that bit of luck as far as expanding and growing our businesses, or really finding security financially in whatever we're doing to make money. So because it is an eclipse and because it is a full moon, things are always going to be illuminated. So right now is a good time to start planting the seeds. You're not going to see the manifestation immediately from planting those seeds. It's something that's going to happen over time. So be patient. Things will be revealed, so don't like focus on the details of like the how as much, and kind of let the universe like work for you as far as working out those logistics and details of manifesting your plan. And with all of these astrological energies that are going on right now in the sign of Capricorn, we can always obviously apply those to ourselves as well as the collective. So July 5th, July 4th, I would expect to see some big changes regarding structure, government, the way that you are living your life. If you feel the need to like restructure and create your own tradition, there again, we have that theme of Saturn, that's Saturn retrograde, that's kind of urging us to do differently and learn from the past. So there's a big theme for this full moon, and it's like really hopeful for this big bright future that we've got coming our way. So again, there's that level of patience. So right, we've still got Saturn asking us to make our own traditions. So it's a good time to visualize what you want to see manifest in the world and in your life. And also, because it's a full moon, great time for releasing things, banishing things, that kind of deal. What you want to release in order to nourish those seeds of intention. So, yeah, I think it's time to do a little mini tarot reading, a little mini release tarot spread for this full moon in Capricorn. Lots of Capricorn vibes, guys. Awesome. It's a really good time to start thinking about, are you happy at your job right now? If you own your own business or something like that, are your business goals still the same? Do they need to be kind of reevaluated or changed up a little bit? Or can you just celebrate them? Can you celebrate your success and all that you've been doing, all that you've accomplished so far? And like I said, with that eclipse, start setting those seeds of intention regarding all of those 10th house energies, your career, your business, your financial security. Write it down very clearly because Mercury is still in retrograde. So for the collective, what is it that we need to release right now for this full moon, July 4th in Capricorn? We have the reverse Chariot. So stop feeling directionless. I know easier said than done, but with this reverse Chariot, we've got a decision to make. Do we want to stay in our old, outdated ways of doing things and living and our lifestyles, or do we want to make a change for the positive? We're the ones that are in control of our lives. We're the ones that have influence over the world. The saying like, be the change that you want to see in the world. I'm definitely feeling that quote from this card. So just remember, you're in control of your next step. So I definitely feel like we need to release that old and feeling stuck and feeling conditioned and yeah, just like stuck in the old ways of doing things. So we need to release that. So what's keeping us from releasing that reversed Chariot? Okay, so I have the reversed Nine of Wands. So here we have an internal struggle I'm definitely feeling. There's going to be resolution soon. Again, like I said, with the astrology bit of that, like to have patience. There's going to be resolution soon with this reversed Nine of Wands. But yeah, we're still kind of in the thick of struggling or in making decisions and how we're going to go forth and how we're going to make these changes and basically like completely reconstruct our lives. Like that's a big deal. That's a big deal. So yeah, if we release these things and if we release, you know, the reversed Chariot, the reversed Nine of Wands, excuse me, if we release those things, what is going to happen? What's the universe going to give us? The reversed Five of Pentacles. Okay, so I love this. So right side up, this card sucks. Okay, reverse is a lot better. Right side up, this card is all about feeling being left out in the cold. It's about abandonment issues, not feeling financially secure, which is all about that 10th house Capricorn vibes. But reversed, we're letting that go. We're starting to feel secure within ourselves. We're starting to feel like we have a sense of community. We're starting to feel like it's possible for us to reach all of these goals that we have as far as our career, owning our own business, starting our own business, being financially abundant independently, you know? Also finding the support within your community, your niche, what's gonna help fuel that and like uplift those intentions and those dreams that you might have regarding all of that Capricorn energy that all of these planets are in. So just a quick little overview, what we need to release: directionlessness. So not having a sense of direction. We need to let that go. Okay, we need to make a decision. We need to let go of the old and we need to step into the light and step into the new. Okay, what's keeping us from releasing that? We're clinging to this struggle that we're having. Okay, so we've been through lots of struggles over these past several lunar cycles. And because of this, we're feeling a little bit wounded, we're feeling a little bit hurt, and that's blocking us from really making that change, from really stepping out and doing things differently. If we release those two cards, we're going to step into the reversed Five of Pentacles, which will lead to financial abundance. It's going to lead to a sense of security, a sense of independent security, a sense of stability within your home, within your partnerships, things like that. So definitely vibing tarot reading here, with all the Capricorn energy and everything going on like that. So I'm going to pull one oracle card from Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron Reed. I love these cards. They're kind of corny, but like the messages are so awesome, and like I love like the archetypes that she has. They're just really neat, I think, and I like the artwork a lot. It has a lot of different people of color, and like, I don't know, I just really like them and the messages that they have to give. So I hope you do too. Okay, so for the rest of this lunar cycle after July 4th, what do we need to hear? What guidance do we need to hear from the universe, from God, from source, from spirit? What is it that we need to be focusing on? What's a guidance card for us? Okay, so we have the Lady of the Gift, okay? And she says, generosity, receiving, and withholding. Kind of feeling some Saturn vibes going on with her. I hope you guys can see. These cards are like really shiny. and also selfie mode. Anyway, so let's see what the Lady of the Gift has to say. So, the Lady of the Gift brings a message of tithing. To be your ally, she requires you to look at the nature and method of giving to others. The world is your church, and you only need to distribute 10% of your wealth to others to ensure that the flow continues. So here we have like a theme of generosity, which I feel like is kind of the give and take, equal energy exchange when it comes to financial success and abundance in general. But anyway, this doesn't necessarily mean giving money away. She's not really telling you to do that, nor does it imply a direct action of charity, even though the tradition of tithing is material. In fact, the kind of tithing the lady asks of you isn't tangible or material at all. She's asking you to look at human beings as important in the divine scheme of things and shows others that you believe in them. So I'm definitely feeling reconnecting with your community, for sure. Pay attention to how you treat people and be mindful of your perception, even of seemingly poor strangers. If you see others as successful and abundant and act as if you believe they have value, blessings all around are assured. Your belief in others has greater value than you could fathom. This alone guarantees your success long term. Remember that you can only keep what you're willing to give. Okay, so that's the message of the Lady of the Gift if she is your ally right now. And I'm also going to read it if she's your challenger, so if she's reversed. So the Lady of the Gift says that the act of withholding isn't welcome in her world. In fact, withholding information is another way to lie. Are you doing this? Perhaps someone is doing this to you. Withholding something in order to keep you manipulated and controlled so you believe deep down you're not quite good enough. Now is the time to address this concept of withholding. If you see this in any aspect of your life, it's time for a change. Okay, so if this is a challenger, if the Lady of the Gift is a challenger for you guys right now, that's totally in alignment with the theme of the full moon and the lunar eclipse. Things are coming into light. You're starting to notice these people and their manipulative tactics, their ways of controlling you, things like that. Giving to others with the idea of getting something in return is also being warned against here. So lose those expectations. Have a little bit of detachment when you're being generous. The best way out of this mire is to give with honesty and an open heart and without any expectations. The Lady of the Gift challenges you to be generous and compassionate. You can always start again. So, pretty interesting card there. As a guiding card, both the ally and the challenger. I definitely feel like that's a call to action to share our medicine and our friendship, basically, with people. Through all this COVID-19 stuff, like there's a definite disconnect between like face-to-face interactions, and a lot of people, might be feeling really lonely and like left out in the cold and having a hard time making decisions and stuff like that because they don't have their support network right there in front of our face. So when you show up for somebody who's in need, or one of your friends or something like that, like attracts like. The universe is going to get that back to you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little mini release reading for the full moon in Capricorn happening July 4th at 9:44 p.m. I briefly did some astrology. I'm still working really hard on studying astrology because it's hard. So I'm thinking with the new moon, instead of doing any kind of like tarot reading for the new moon, I'm going to be a little bit more consistent. And so for the new moon, I'm going to focus more on astrology. For full moon videos, I'm going to focus less on astrology. I still got to talk about it, and then do a little mini reading for you guys. So let me know if this resonated. Let me know if you need further support. I'm here for you as always, and I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching.